Hey guys, Terrific Trapagos here. Welcome back to some more Pokemon Reborn. Last time we did an Elite Four rematch for the first time, and we had a champion challenger too, which was really cool and unexpected. Today, we're back to the old grind of doing quests in Tier 5. The last quest we did was the very first one in Tier 5, and that was Gene Sect. And now I have a pretty good idea of which one I want to do next. I think the one who assigned it to us was maybe you? Hang on to your knickers, partner. We've got a big one. Reports are saying that people were seeing one of those animes up on the Wasteland wall. You know, the one that divides Chrysolia and Bixbision. But get you this. The mon they said was in the anime? Mewtwo. Yeah, I didn't believe it either. But I think some folks are gonna be wanting to jump on this anime real quick. You one of them? Yes. You got it, partner. Get in there and show that anime who's what and what's who. Yeah, so he says it's Mewtwo. I have to imagine that it's Mew and not Mewtwo. That's just what I think. Because so far we haven't gotten any, technically, even though we've gotten 39 legendary Pokemon, we haven't gotten any legendary Pokemon. It's a confusing distinction. We've gotten sub-legendaries and mythicals so far. So I actually don't remember the best way to get to the Wasteland wall. I think the fastest way to get there may actually be to start from the other end of the Wasteland. Why don't we try that? I hear the city's making plans to take another shot at cleaning the Wasteland. Impossible, I would say, but I would have said the same for the city itself. There may be hope yet. Pokemon Reborn post-game where the Wasteland is all fixed up. Bixbision is a fascinating place. It knows no rhyme nor reason, and objects from across the region seem to appear there at a whim. Did they ever kind of explain why that was? I know, we found, the Pulse Garboder underneath the Wasteland, and that explained, kind of how it became that way in the first place, but I don't know if they ever explained the whole, things warping here randomly situation. Anyway, so yeah, we're looking for the Wasteland wall, and I have to try to remember how to get there. This is, I guess sometimes, if I remember to, I'll scout the area ahead of time just so I can know for sure how to get there for the episode, but this time I did forget. I want to say it's up here. But yeah, I was saying we haven't gotten any legendary Pokemon yet. The legendary Pokemon include the box legendaries and Mewtwo. So for that reason, I think we're looking at a Mew situation here. And boy, am I glad we don't have to use HMs anymore because of the password. There we go. Mewtwo's kind of an interesting... I was thinking about it, he's kind of interesting because, if you think about it, there's not really, an analog from Mewtwo in the other, region Pokedexes. Because he's, a legendary, but he's not a box legendary, and he's also not a mythical. It's otherwise, if I were to think of, what is the Mewtwo equivalent in other regions, I would come up with, Deoxys or Gene Sect, but those guys are, mythicals, so they're, they're different. Okay, well, is that not the correct way to get to the Wasteland? I thought I was onto something here. No, it's just where we fought Kiki that one time. Okay. We have to cut it down. This kinda... I don't think this was here before. It's just a random healing star. That's weird. Yipes, you found me. All I wanted was a quiet place to take a break away from all this. This weird stuff. Why is anything that's here? What is the logic behind any of this? I detest it. Why can't things just be normal and consistent and make sense? I'll tell you what, after this, I've had enough of random things in my life. You too, trainer, if you know it's good for you. Next time someone asks you for a password, tell them no damage roll. That'll help make your life just a little less random, won't it? Won't it? You could always kind of tell when an NPC is winding up to give you a password. I stumbled back into this room. Good times. I actually have Crocker with me today, so it's fitting. Oh. Payback. Alright. Another TM. Venoshock. I've explained it a dozen times, but we have all the TMs. It's just they got replaced in an update. Okay, well clearly I've gone the completely wrong direction. I really thought the way to get into the wall was the way I went before, and so I started to wander around more and I made my way back, into this big cave. Oh, Did you ever find that Squirtle? I'd love to see the little fellow if you did, just to check up on it, you know? Oh, interesting. Didn't you have it after all? Okay, let's do that real quick. I don't see why not. Oh, I'm an idiot. I can just do the remote PC. I'm a fucking moron. I could have just grabbed it. We met him on April 30th, 2022 in the Bixbition Wasteland. That was... By the time this is uploaded, that was probably almost exactly 3 years ago. Let's do it. Oh, is this really the same Squirtle? I suppose I wouldn't know. Yeah, that's a good point. In any case, I had been concerned if the waste was affecting its health negatively, but as far as I can tell, this friend is as right as rain. He has rain dish for his ability. Maybe something about this muck is uniquely hospitable to Pokemon? As if inviting them to stay within its embrace. For their protection, maybe? Never mind. Me, I'm just musing out loud at this point. Why don't you take this for your trouble, friend? Perhaps it'll come in handy. Okay. I think data chips are like a renewable resource, if you will, so it's not that big of a deal. But hey, that was cool. We got some new dialogue. Just gonna go back into PC now. Okay, I remembered how to do it, and by remembered I mean I went and looked up my own video on how to get the Ureru key in Rotom, and in that video I show how to get to the Wasteland Wall. So that's how I figured it out. So you got to come down here, and then you go left. So I started at the Belrose Mansion, and then you go down to Tanzin Cave, and then yeah, you end up in this room. You go right, and now this is maybe starting to feel familiar. Yeah, it's like geographically, I guess this is close to where the frickin' the Wasteland Wall is, so you can figure it out that way. Also, this jump, I don't know if I would have figured that out without knowing that it was like definitely this way. Whatever. Down here. Here we go. So as for the team I brought today, while we're on our way to the Wasteland Wall, I was thinking about it, and I realized this is like a prime opportunity for the game to throw Glitch Field at us, and I'm just deathly afraid of that possibility because I've really enjoyed not having to deal with the frickin' Glitch Field in this post game. We've really had a very limited contact with it, and it's been nice. So I think we're overdue for it. Now I don't know if we need to do this room at all. Here we go, we're at the Wasteland Wall. So there should be a portal somewhere around here, right? Now, do I remember how to navigate this whole thing? No. I might have to go back to my own video again to figure it out. Maybe go to the bottom? Yeah, you have to do this whole puzzle, like, if you want to get the Ureru key, I think. I think you also get, like, Solosis over here. Up here, up there. I mean, it feels like I'm nailing it right now, maybe by mistake. Not that way. There's a hidden door behind this. Real? Yeah, they expect you to go in that hidden passageway. Alright, we made it. Sean. Alright, who could this be? Who would be interested in Mewtwo? I gotta... Who would it be? I should have paid more attention to who was present in the nightclub. Could it be... Could it be Victoria? I just don't have like a strong guess for this at all, I'll be honest. Is that fucking Fern? Oh my god, he's been MIA for this entire postgame until just now. Ha, you didn't think you'd seen the last of me, did you? Not by a long shot. You might have thrashed me, put my pride in the dirt, and kicked me into a well of shame from which I'm still trying to crawl out. But I'm still here. What a reintroduction for Fern. If you think all that's going to keep me down, you've got another thing coming. Actually, to be honest, a part of me is glad that you kicked Lynn in her stupid face and became the champion. It's a lot less embarrassing to have lost to you if you're on the top. And you put that bitch in her place to boot. So thanks for that. Yeah, Fern is maybe angry at Lynn because Lynn like attacked him in a non-specific way. They did everything they could for my face, but this is the best it's gonna get. Oh, he got slashed on his face. At first I was ashamed to even go out in public. But you know what? This is still my face. The only one I got. And if I can't be proud of it, then that's everyone else's problem. Definitely seeing a different tone from Fern. He's like very like domesticated now. I'll wear my mistakes loudly, and I'll keep smiling away anyway. So, you heard too, right? About the Mewtwo. Yeah, it makes sense that Fern wouldn't want to come get Mewtwo. I'll have you know I haven't just been sitting on my ass all this time. Just as you've been out there catching legendaries and putting out fires, so have I. Don't get comfortable, I'm coming for your champion title. And this Mewtwo is a stepping stone on my way to beating you. So, I can't take your title here and now, but what do you say to a casual battle? Winner gets the first shot at Mewtwo. Let's put him up. I don't remember the last time I saved. Yeah, his face looks a little different, sure enough. I only have 5 Pokemon! Oh no! It's because of that fucking Blastoise. Yeah, man, I'll see what I can do here. Oh jeez. We have a slight level advantage, which is good. Yeah, so I configured the team for Glitch Field, which is why I've got Regice and Registeel. And I had Scyther, but then I took him out. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Entry hazards consumed, certain attacks. So this is the Wasteland Field. Poison types get boosted. Various other moves get boosted. I was not expecting a fight with Fern. The Earthquake doesn't work, don't use it. Right. Certain moves get burn and other chance. Okay. Certain abilities chance. I feel like Fern is not going to have a team that's like optimized for this field, so we're good in that sense. I thought maybe this field had like the speed down effect, but I'm thinking of Swamp instead. Telluric Seed. Like Stealth Rocks on both sides of the battle. Okay, well Haxorus can one-shot us with like a Dragon type move, so we gotta switch. Registeel is like yeah, I mean he'll resist an Outrage or whatever, but yeah, there's Outrage. Outrage is pretty good for us actually, because he's locked into it now. Does Toxic get like boosted here somehow? That would be kind of nice. So yeah, the Glitch Field is why I gave Registeel a Flash Cannon and Amnesia. Perhaps that was being presumptuous. Go ahead and poison him. So I'm guessing he's waiting until he wakes up so that he can do like Earthquake or whatever. I'm just gonna rest that off. There we go. And then yeah, just stay in and try Flash Cannon, I guess. Oh, okay. What is Scissor gonna do to us? That is an unsettling choice. I guess we can't Toxic him, so he's got that. Oh, he can start setting up Sword Stance. We don't like that. I don't know if we only have 5 Pokemon, which is just a huge disadvantage, really. Mega Scizor with Sword Stance, yep. So I'm just gonna try attacking here. This is not gonna be a great attempt, I don't think. I'm pretty sure we're gonna lose. Although his Bullet Punch shouldn't kill us in one shot. Did I even get a choice to battle him or not? He didn't say like, hey, are you ready? Like he just came at me. I thought he was cool now, what gives? Okay, let's find out the last time we saved. So, yeah, this is before we even left, okay. Don't worry, I went back and I showed the Blastoise to this guy again. So that conversation is still canon to this save file, if that counts for anything. Oh god, okay, so I guess if you step forward in this room, that starts the battle, okay. So, I do have an actual strategy in mind that I want to try, but before I try the actual serious strategy, I gotta try Scoutmaster Lumpus. I want to see if I can switch in on Outrage, activate Salic Berry and Sturdy, and then kill him with the Dual Chop. I put Dual Chop on him because I figure, oh. I never accepted the quest! Alright. Can I put a, what do you call it, like a travel medallion here, like in Tears of the Kingdom, so I can just fly back real quick? This is so inconvenient. You got it, partner. Go and show the anime. This time for real. Alright, so like I was saying, I want to try out Skymaster Lumpus here, see if we can get that to work. Otherwise, I gave Registeel some new moves to make it more viable in this situation. So we're going to bait the Outrage, going to switch straight into Skymaster Lumpus. Activate Sturdy. Mold Breaker! Oh my god. Fair enough. In that case, we'll just go with the plan from before. We'll try out Registeel. I gave Registeel Curse, so we can kind of stack that here while we're waiting for Hexorus to finish outraging. I guess I should have Toxicked it too while he was out here. So let's go ahead and do... Well, should I Curse or should I Toxic? Because he's going to switch anyway. I kind of want to Curse. I think the higher defense is more valuable here. Although I did just get critted, which is awesome. I'm going to hammer him whatever he switches in. That is not as much as I would have liked. So he does need quite a few Sword Dances before his moves start hurting me. So I'm just going to write out Hammer Arm and see how far I can get with that. I think after 3 Sword Dances, he does start to just kill Registeel. So let's see if he goes for a move here. Bug Bite. Okay, that's good. Registeel making it happen. And then one more Hammer Arm. Oh, I hate Roost a lot. What does he go for here? Obviously, I want to go for Curse to get more attack, but... I kind of want to just keep the pressure on, actually. Okay, well, if we're just getting crits out here, that changes the whole calculus, you know what I'm saying? He only has 1 Sword Dance, which isn't that bad. Does Chaos Heart live 1? I'm not sure. Not sure she does. Scoutmaster Lumpus theoretically lives 1 move. However, I don't have great coverage here. We could go... I'm so afraid of Bullet Punch, though. Let's try it. Alright, Earthquake doesn't work here, that's right. Try Close Combat. There we go. Alright, Sturdy no longer in effect because of Mold Breaker. And now I no longer have a safe switch for into Registeel. I think we're going to let Scoutmaster Lumpus die here. And then get a safe switch into Chaos Heart, maybe? We could also we could also wait out until he starts what do you call it, like confusing, getting fatigued. For now, let's just attack because I'm kind of afraid he'll like switch. Alright, so what other Pokemon does Fern usually have? He had like a Rhyperior before, right? Decidueye, yep. Nice one shot from Chaos Heart. Crocodile, yep. So he has like Sucker Punch and other moves. Let's go for Protect, see what he's trying to do. Knock off, okay. That will kill us. Does he probably outspeeds? We are max speed on Heracross right now. On Heracross right now. It's just that we lose like 5 speed when we Mega Evolve. I'm willing to just attack and see what happens. Let's just go for Pin Missile. That's fine. Oh, Moxie's not great though. Regeg through Process of Elimination. Jeez. Sure. Yeah, just Regeg will die, it's fine. And then we'll have to do Sucker Punch. We are now Choice in the Sucker Punch, which might not be good, but if he sends in like Decidueye, it's fine. Buzzwole, okay. I guess that makes sense. Not a great matchup for Skymaster Lumpus. Or, sorry, for Slushy Mane. Frickin' hit him with Sucker Punch. He resists that, at the very least. Okay, I don't think this is gonna work. Fern, kind of a bug type guy. He's got 2 bug types. Do we outspeed by any chance? We do. Oh, but he's bulky. Okay. Alright, clearly we need like a whole different team here. Okay, so I looked up Buzzwole's stats, because I've never had to fight it before, really. And it just has like a lot of physical tech and a lot of physical defense. So we are... I brought Trixie. Trixie seemed like the obvious choice with Intimidate and Heat Wave. So we're gonna do the first phase of this fight the same way, basically. Setting up curses here. Hopefully we don't get like critted again, like last time. Now, is there any chance we can go for a 3rd curse this time? I'm actually gonna go for it. I don't think we got a 3rd curse last time. See if that helps at all. Hammer Arm. Oh, he's going for 2 Swords Dances, though, is very bad for us. And we missed. Okay, well, why don't I just go home, then? He's got his 3rd Swords Dance now. Oh, we missed again. All right. Interestingly, with max attack, he's actually not doing that much damage to us. I guess that's the power of curse stacking. I'm actually gonna go for another curse and then a rest. I didn't realize we could wall him out so effectively here with our curse stacking. So we should wake up eventually. I think this turn. Curse again, and then we can rest next turn. I mean, this is what it takes to be the champion. You gotta be willing to do some really cheesy and annoying things. Okay, never mind. Okay, well, things turn out differently this time. His Haxorus took an extra turn to outrage, and so I had a chance to get more curses. And now, even though he's at max attack, we are not taking that much damage because I have max curses right now. So we're just gonna keep doing this, and that should work out pretty good for us. I might go for like a preemptive rest here, actually. I guess the danger is he could roost, or he could like get a crit. I just want to go into the next Pokemon with more health, basically. Because his team is like mostly physical attackers, it seems like. So if I can just keep Registeel up with max defense, like we're in pretty good shape. As long as I can keep hitting it with Hammer Arm. I jinxed it. It would help if we could use Toxic too, but that's not allowed right now. Is he gonna out-roost me? That is upsetting. Come on. I have max attack right now. I have +6 attack and I can't kill Scizor. I don't know what other physical moves I could even use on Registeel. This is so fucked up. Look at what he's doing. There we go. Well, I have 1 Hammer Arm left. And Buzzwole's gonna resist that, so I'm gonna go for Toxic. I'm not sure what Buzzwole does to me. Oh, Power Up Punch, okay. So, I mean, eventually he's gonna be a threat. We just have to hope that we can outlast him until then. I'm not sure I even want to waste my 1 Hammer Arm because he resisted anyway. I'm just gonna start resting. There's nothing else to do, really. Wow, this is not an exciting way to do this fight at all. But, I mean, hey, it might work. It's Fern's fault for only having physical attackers. Really. There we go. Yeah, I never used Buzzwole before. I used Pheromosa in, like... I guess it was the Sun and Moon, like, battle tree. Zach and I would do, like, the doubles matches in there, and he would use, like, a Sniper Kingdra, and I would use, Pheromosa. Dragon Dance setting up. That's not gonna work, buddy. I've got max defense. I'm invincible. As soon as I wake up, you're done for. There we go. I think I will use my 1 Hammer Arm. Because, I don't know. Haxorus. Yeah. I guess he can't use Earthquake here. That didn't occur to me earlier, but yeah, he's actually like just it's illegal for him to use Earthquake here thanks to the field. I don't love Stomping Tantrum. Well, if this isn't just a great showing for Registeel today. Oh, there's a okay, that's a special attacker. No wonder he hasn't used them before, because yeah. Registeel resists Leaf Storm. I think at +6, that would start to hurt us, actually. Yeah. However, he's got Life Orb on, so he's hit damaging himself. He's got poison. I think he might win this out, though. Maybe not. Well, I mean, why didn't you do that earlier? You could have saved yourself a lot of pain there, Fern. Okay, well, I don't even remember who's left, honestly. I'm just gonna assume Trixie's a safe switch because Trixie's always a safe switch. Crocodile, yeah, Intimidate's good there. Go for close combat. And an E-Speed. And there's a Decidueye. It's hard not to be a little disappointed here, but I'm not going to let that get me down. Oh, okay. He's a physical attacker, so I'm not going to bother with Snarl. Go for Heat Wave. His Decidueye's probably got his Z move, so I got to look out for that. Scyther actually a pretty good switch here. And then just go for Aerial Ace. Don't waste time. Wow. There you go. Good showing for Registeel and Scyther. That was a good battle. Tish. Good match, champ. You beat me fair and square this time. I have beaten you fair and square every time. Next time will be different, but I'm sticking to my word. First shot at Mewtwo is all yours. I'm still coming to clean up your sloppy seconds, though. That's weird. Race you there. I guess Fern didn't feel like healing us. That's fine. I'll do that real quick. Yeah, I guess he only uses physical attackers, and then he's just got his one superior that does special. Didn't I run out of hammer arms? I guess I can heal that too real quick. I can also use the remote PC realistically to heal whenever I want, but there we go. Do we have a new world zone here? Maybe an opportunity to catch a new Ultra Beast? Maybe not, judging from what I'm seeing here. Triskaline Toy Box. Okay. There's no dialogue on any of this stuff. There's a Manaphy here, and a Azurill, and C-Dot. These are like the cushions and things from Ruby and Sapphire, I think. Oh. Look, there's the Regice plush. What in the fresh hell is all this? A Mewtwo is here? Are you kidding me? This looks like a 4-year-old threw up one of those Blacephalon things. I was just thinking this place reminds me of Blacephalon. And that's putting it politely. Let's not dawdle longer than we have to. There's Regike, nice. Interesting how the Regice like plush that you can get in Ruby Sapphire Emerald is like more detailed looking than the actual like Regice that you see in the field in that cave. Well, okay, I don't know which way to go here. It's a pretty big room. There's Regirock. Gulpin, nice Gulpin. A giant Rhydon plushie. Can I go like this way? I can. These like pink parts of the carpet look like walls to me, and they're kind of throwing me off. There's a bike here. There's like the Gen 1 bike sprite. Oh my god, we can play. Okay, we have working slot machines here. I know, like, the slot machines in the actual Warren City, like, basically look like this. You got, like, Absol and Vulpix in there. I don't know if Unknown exclamation point is in there as well. I'm gonna assume it's the same. Try going this way. See what's going on. That is an easy to miss Z-Cell, wow. Yo, speaking of Z cells, they showed frickin' Legend ZA finally. This is the first time I'm recording after that was shown. Pokemon Day was this week. Not to date this too much. But yeah, I enjoyed the Pokemon Presents presentation, I guess. The only things I was looking out for were Legend ZA and Pokemon Sleep. So I got what I was looking for. Oh, this is like one of those traps from the underground in Gen 4, maybe? Maybe they also have panels like that in Gen 3 secret bases, I'm not sure. There's Registeel up there. I don't remember there being a Magnet Zone plush. I don't know where that's from. Maybe that's like another like a Gen 4 secret base thing. But yeah, I was just looking out for Pokemon Sleep updates and ZA. Another Z-Cell. In Pokemon Sleep, they're doing Cresselia and Darkrai, which is like not super surprising, but it was still cool to see it confirmed. Did I go this way already? Is this where I came from? Yeah, that's where I came from. And then ZA, to me, looks pretty good. It doesn't look like anything too crazy. PP all, okay. It's like about what I expected, I would say, from like a Munium Z. Okay, well that just makes it even more likely that we're gonna get Mew here. But yeah, ZA looks pretty good to me. It looks like a successor to Legends Arceus in like a different environment. The starters are pretty weird. you don't have Cyndaquil, but you do have Totodile and Chikorita. It makes sense that Cyndaquil's not there because he was just in Legends Arceus. But yeah, just weird to get 2 Johto starters and then also Tepig. I guess I should make sure I'm opening all these chests because they have things in them. This is like the ideal secret base that we all imagined that we could have in the Gen 3 games, except if you actually tried making a secret base in Gen 3, you were like very restricted. It's like you had a set like selection of secret bases you could choose from, so your space was always limited in some way. And also all the plushes costed a bunch of BP. Maybe not all of them, and I know some of them did. Okay, well I kinda... Oh, there's more chests. I gotta make sure I get all those. 3 EV boosters, wow. This just looks like an actual Lucario. Like, this looks like an NPC right here. Drifloon. Venusaur. I like to think these are just all like the loose assets and things that are left over in Pokemon Essentials. The Reborn devs were like, alright, we don't have anywhere else to use these, so just stick them all in here. Literally all of them. Oh, I can't open this chest from the top, so I guess we're just not able to open it. Same for that one right there. We've not gone this way yet. It's a game console there. Mantike. Why does Charizard look so yellow? Another Z-Cell. A lot of Z-Cells here. I should go back to that zone where Zygarde was and get some more perfect cells. Okay, well I think we've like kind of explored thoroughly. This place is a little overwhelming, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm not certain that I have. I think we got all the Z cells, I bet. Unless this place just keeps going forever. Another Z cell, sure enough. What do I know? Blastoise. More chests over here. EV Tuner. Did you guys ever try to like make a good secret base in Gen 3? And if you did, my follow-up question is, did you actually have friends that also played Gen 3 and were also trying to make secret bases? I feel like that is like a rare experience in Gen 3, is like actually having like actually doing like the multiplayer where you could have people come into your secret base. Like I don't think I ever even did that as a kid. It's like I had other friends that played Gen 3, but I don't know, because we didn't have a link cable, I don't think. I think that was the only way you could have people come into your secret base. Okay, well, we're already up here. We already got all the chests, it looks like. Yeah. Even more Z cells, folks. This Bulbasaur sideways. This place just keeps going. 8 glitter balls. Okay, well, we were already here, so I'm gonna move on. I have to concentrate just to make sure I don't like double back too much. In ZA, I think I'll be choosing Chikorita as my starter, because I've never liked Emboar at all. I've always thought Emboar was like a little ugly. So I won't be choosing Tepig. It is Mewtwo. No way. No, this is still a fake out. I refuse to believe it. It's gotta be Mew. Okay, I mean, our team looks pretty good here. I guess we don't know what field effect is gonna be here, do we? Okay, I was just doing a once-over of the team real quick. I had given Psychic to Latias, but I'm pretty sure we want Psyshock instead for this. Alright, let's see what we're up against here. Took you long enough. I was opening chests and things. You left them all unopened. Wouldn't have blamed you if this awful space sent you screaming, though. I kept it here for you to take the first shot, just like I promised. But when you mess up, don't expect a second try. Okay, oh, it's the Starlight Field. Okay, I mean, that's like our signature field, apparently. That's where we do our champion battles. And it's a double battle, okay. Well, my first thought is that we should go grab Metagross, but we'll still try and play this out. They both have seeds, it looks like. Magical Seed, they both got Wish and Effect. Oh boy. How many Pokemon does he have? 6, okay, just 6. Psychic Fairy on Tapu Lele. He does have all Psychic types so far, so I was at least right about him using Psychic type Pokemon. I was expecting like a glitch field battle with all Psychic types. That's what I was anticipating, but I was obviously incorrect. Okay. Well, Calm Mind's going to be a good choice here, unless we just get completely blasted by these two. Worst... I wish I had, like, Wide Guard, because I bet they're going to do, like, Dazzling Gleam plus Heat Wave. But hey, just in case they don't do that, I'll Protect on Chaos Heart. Sure enough, Dazzling Gleam. Supercharge the attack. I did not expect it to one-shot Latias. Latias' highest stat is Special Defense. Okay, well this team is just straight up not... you know, I'll even reset right away. I'm not going to waste time. I'm going to give this a shot real quick. I was going to try and see if I could bring Regigigas with Wide Guard, but Regigigas doesn't have his like relearn moves unlocked right now, so I'd have to go back and do that, which I don't feel like doing. So what I'm doing instead is I'm just going to lead with Trixie, go for Snarls, and then Registeve is going to set up Amnesia. Searing Shot? Okay. Yeah, I guess they won't go for Dazzling Gleam if, yeah. Okay, this does not work, obviously. I'm going to try Veronica this time, just because I think killing Victini is very important to our success here. And then I actually gave Helping Hand to Latias, just because that seemed like a good idea in a double situation. Let's try Calm Mind on Slushy Mane, and we missed Stone Edge. Okay. Yeah. I've tried a couple different leads, and they've all gone wrong for different reasons. Mostly because Victini can just use either Dazzling Gleam or Searing Shot, depending on the situation. Also, if I miss Stone Edge, that does just kind of ruin everything. But anyway, we're going to try Stone Edge on Victini and then Meteor Mash on Tapu Lele. I'm unsettled by the fact that Smitty outsped Veronica. I'm not sure how that happened. Stone Edge doesn't kill Victini, are you kidding me? That's insane. Oh, Searing Shot hits all! Oh my god. Okay, this is not gonna work either. Alright, this time we're gonna try Stone Edge and then E-Speed. I know I could always just use Lycanium Z to get rid of the field, but I want to keep the field in this case because we can actually use Starlight Arena, like, decently. Oh my god. Okay, well, that's, let's see, Psychic Ghost or Psychic Dark on Hoopa. Okay. Well, Brick Break is neutral, but then Stone Edge would be just as good in that case. We have not had to fight this, like, Unbound Hoopa before. That is new. Let's try Stone Edge. And Snarl. I have a feeling these two Pokemon that are out right now are going to die. He's faster. Yeah, that will kill Veronica. We get Snarl off at least. And that's effective on Hoopa. That's good. I want to say Hyperspace Hole is special, right? Wish came true. Wish came true. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, it's not great, but... Okay, if Scyther can outspeed Hoopa, that would be crazy. Surely. I mean, didn't he... Hoopa just outsped freaking Lycanroc, right? So, like, there's no way. I'm still going for it, though. I have to. And then just more Snarls, please. With EVLA, maybe we survive on Scyther? Oh, on Trixie, okay. That's fine, honestly. Scyther's the one we're betting everything on right now. Yeah, sometimes just a fast bug type actually comes in handy. I hate to admit it. There aren't a lot of them. Truly. I can't even think of any right now. Like Scyther. Just a whole team of legendary psychic types. I see how it is. Okay, well Regike is good here, Smitty's good here. I like Regike because he can kill Latios. Oh, but okay, so what's Scyther going to do this next turn? Scyther's going to use X-Scissor on Latios. So in that case, I think I'll just do Smitty. So I can kill Tapu Lele with Smitty. X-Scissor on Latios. It would be so cool if we got, like, a lucky crit on Latios and it died. Oh my god, Mega Latios. This is a big fight. We got Unbound Hoopa, we got Mega Latios. Meteor Mash. Oh my god, stop. Stop. Yeah, I guess Latios and Latios are pretty fast anyway, so I guess it makes sense to outspeed Scyther. Alright, in that case, Regike for Latios. Hope for the best here. Ice Beam. And Meteor Mash. Metagross did outspeed Latios last turn, which is interesting, but... Draco Meteor. Wait, so how come he outspeeds now? Okay. Maybe I misremembered. Ice Beam. Oh, nice freeze. Okay. We're gonna go for another Ice Beam, obviously. I think there's, like... I always forget how exactly freeze works. I think one time I said that you're most likely to thaw immediately, and that might have turned out to be wrong. But anyway, I think Calm Mind makes the most sense here. Assuming we don't just die. Withdrew. Okay. So we got a mix of Psychic types and Fairy types. Psychic always comes with Fairy. You just... Any kind of Psychic type user just has a bunch of Fairies just littered throughout their team. Whether you like it or not. I thought the minus special attack stage on Tapu Lele would make more of a difference, but evidently I was completely wrong. Brutal. Ice Beam's not going to do anything, and okay, we're back to not being in a good situation. Flash Cannon on Tapu Lele, I suppose. And then I'll actually go for Helping Hand, because Latios is going to die anyway, so go for the priority Helping Hand. Yeah, Regike has an Assault Vest, so he should be good here. Regike's our last one. Okay, well. This is a crazy fight. Had to deal with Mega Latios and also Hoopa Unbound. a lot of other stuff. Alright, so I replaced Latios with Seal because Latios being weak to Fairy and Dragon is just such a huge liability in this fight. So we have Seal, and I gave her Helping Hand. And the rest is mostly the same, I'm pretty sure. So we're still going to try and kill Victini. We can use Helping Hand to get that kill. Right. And yeah, this boosted Dazzling Gleam was really brutal. I guess because the Seed gives him one special attack stage, that's why it's so strong. And also the field boosts it. And also it gets crits. That's how it goes. So I looked it up. Mega Latios has 110 base speed, which is actually not that much. I assumed it was more. Why does Latios' sprite look so angry here? He's like glaring at us. I assumed that Seal was going to take less damage from that Dazzling Gleam, I'll be honest. So I gave Choice Scarf to Scyther for the sole purpose of killing Latios. So we can maybe rely on Scyther to kill Latios. With that being the case, I'm going to go for Stone Edge on Tapu Lele, and I'll do Helping Hand to boost it. Okay, we hit. Does a Helping Hand boost kill? Nice, okay. That's all I wanted to see. Luster Purge gets boosted here. Sure enough, that makes sense. I kind of forget what Luster Purge does. It's a single target move. I know it's been the signature move of Latios and Latias for a long time, but I just kind of forget what it does. I'm pretty sure it's Psychic? Magical Seed. Okay, Scyther has Choice Scarf, so we're hoping that allows it to kill Latios here. I'll even go for a Helping Hand, just to make extra sure that it happens. Very nice. I'm not sure what Sylveon does here. Probably, oh, Swift. I was going to say Swift or Hyper Voice. Swift gets boosted in the field, so that kind of makes sense. Jesus Christ, man. Swift has got to get like ×2 power in this field. There's no other way. Metagross will kill Sylveon. And then, otherwise, he has Hoopa. We don't like Hoopa. Really hate Hoopa. Is Hyperspace Hole, is that dark? Or, I need to look up what type that is now. I was just looking at Hoopa. Hyperspace Hole, Hyperspace Fury is dark, which I hate. Oh, that's so bad. Metagross does outspeed Hoopa. However, this Hoopa might be like Choice or something, because I'm pretty sure that's outspeed us before. Unbound Hoopa only has 80 speed, but I think this Hoopa specifically outspeed us earlier, so I'm worried. Otherwise, Snarl is effective. We went from a Fern having only physical attackers to Mewtwo having only special attackers, it seems. So I'm gonna, just regardless, I'm gonna try and kill Sylveon. And then just go for the Snarl on Hoopa. I have a bad feeling about this because I think Hoopa's gonna outspeed and kill. Yep, he must have Choice Scarf, there's no other way. On Trixie, not Smitty. Sure. I wonder why. That was really weird. And Mewtwo. Alright, maybe we are catching Mewtwo today. Mewtwo is just a really strong legendary to have to be fighting right now. Okay, well we know Hoopa outspeeds, and we know it has Hyperspace Fury. With that in mind, I don't know what to do. Bullet Punch would be the obvious choice, but man, that is brutal. That we can't use Meteor Mash with it being boosted. These are our last two, which is to say that our chances are not looking great right now. Flash Cannon's boosted, but it's not super effective. Icy Wind, if Smitty somehow survives this turn, then Icy Wind would be good. Bullet Punch. Damn, that was a lot, actually. Yeah, on Smitty. We resist it? It must not be dark then, I was wrong. Psy Strike. That must be physical, right? There's no other way. Even with the crit. Okay, well, I'm gonna go for Bullet Punch anyway on Hoopa for the guaranteed kill. And we'll see what Mewtwo does. Nature Power becomes Moonblast. That's boosted. Even though we resisted, it's still boosted, so it's gonna do so much damage. It might kill us. Okay. We do outspeed. If we can land this Meteor Mash, this might be it. What do I know? Freaking Vacuum Wave? One of the most obscure moves ever? Fine. Man, we were so close. That's so fucked up. The strategy this time is very similar. It's just that I swapped out Regice for Crocker. I think Choice Banded Sucker Punch has more potential overall. So we're gonna do this, the first phase of this fight, extremely similarly to how we did it before, assuming we land all our Stone Edges. And like, it's pretty likely that getting rid of the field overall would be helpful. But at this point, I've identified a way to win. What just happened? Didn't we get that kill before? What the fuck? Wait. How did that happen? Did Latios use Earthquake, by the way? Does Latios get Earthquake? I have so many questions. Hold on. Alright, let's look at this carefully now. Stone Edge, Helping Hand. Veronica outspeeds Latios, period. Helping Hand. Stone Edge. Oh, we must have missed before. Okay, I sped past it. And then he goes for Draco Meteor this time. Okay. That's fine. It's actually kind of a... Oh, actually, that's not good, because we like that seal up for Helping Hand. Who's coming in now? Sylveon usually comes out later, so for that reason, I feel kind of safe sending in Crocker. Otherwise... Yeah, actually, I like Scyther here, because Scyther can get the kill on Latios. It's just we don't get the Helping Hand boost this time. So we're gonna go for Accelerock on Hoopa, because it's really squishy. And then X is there, and I guess we're just hoping Hoopa doesn't... Well, actually, Scyther is Choice Scarfed, so Scyther is not gonna get killed by Hoopa. I wonder, actually... I kind of want to double tap Latios. I shouldn't have to, though, is the thing. Scyther's X Scissor should kill Latios, like on principle, right? Am I right, guys? We all agree? We all agree that kills, right? Oh my god. So I think before I was mistaken because I thought Hoopa was using Hyperspace Fury, but it's actually using Hyperspace Hole, which is a different move. It's a special fairy, special psychic move. So this is not quite over yet because we have priority moves. It's close though. Alright, I think Sucker Punch will kill Latios. And then Bullet Punch should kill Hoopa. Withdrew. Sucker Punch on Latios was a good choice then. That was lucky. There's Mewtwo with Magical Seed, Special Attack Boost, and a Wish. The seeds in this game are so brutal. Okay, well, I mean, regardless, I'm still going for Sucker Punch. Like, you're not going to stop me from Sucker Punching here. And then Bullet Punch looks like it just barely doesn't kill Sylveon, which is supremely upsetting. So I'll go for Meteor Mash. What do you mean it failed? That Nature Power is an attack! What do you mean? I guess Nature Power is, like, technically a status move. It's, like, classified as a status move even though it is an attack here. That's so annoying. Crocker can't catch a breakout here, man. It's these fairies, I'm telling you. Okay. Bullet Punch should kill Hoopa. So we'll do that. And then we'll Snarl with Trixie to lower Mewtwo's special attack. Looks like Snarl becomes a fairy type attack here, which is interesting. I just noticed that in the bottom right. We could go for E-Speed as well, actually, if we just want to make extra sure Hoopa dies, but I'm confident Bullet Punch kills. We saw earlier it did a bunch of damage. Psy Strike on Trixie is better for us. Still one-shots, though. Here we are again. What did Mewtwo do before to kill us? I don't remember. He did something. Nature Power, Moonblast, so we have full health this time. Let's see what happens. Okay. Okay. Alright. He used Vacuum Wave, that's right. We got him! What a brutal battle. Mew. It is Mew after all. Okay, I was right. I can't believe they make you fight Mewtwo. And then it's just Mew. I was trying to hit the save button there just in case. What the hell? It was just a transformed Mew? Ugh. I'm pretty annoyed too. It looks like it hid somewhere in all that clutter. Knowing it probably just transformed into something else to hide. First one to find it takes the next shot. No head starts, I'm out. It's like Prop Hunt. So I guess it's gonna be like an object that wasn't here before. Is Fern somewhere around here too? Can we talk to him? I'm gonna save real quick just in case. I don't want to like trigger something, but yeah. Is this a new zone over here? No, this was still here before. So, if you memorized the layout of this place really well, I suppose, then you'd be able to find Mew. Because you would see a plush out of place. Let's, geez, this is kind of a real challenge here. Just press A on everything. That Chatot looks kind of out of place. We could try that. No. Just a Chatot. Were there two Whalmers next to each other before? That seems kind of wrong. Two Whalmers? No. There was always two Whalmers, don't you know? This is a lot. I bet if we find Fern, he'll like give us a clue for how we can find Mew, right? Nice rhyming. Where's Fern? Oh, okay, this looks out of place. This has got to be it, right? No, I was pretty confident, I'm not gonna lie, that Pichu was gonna be it. Man. Plusle? No, Plusle was there before, obviously, everybody knows that. This is such an interesting little exercise, is trying to remember what was not here before. There's Fern. Oh, well. Alright, I guess I was just wrong about what the mission was. Shows what I know. I'm not gonna heal because I'm just holding out hope there's like a healing crystal ahead of us. Caught you for real this time. Ugh, it's just another stupid stuffed Pokemon. I hate this place. I'm gonna find that stupid thing first, no doubt about it. So, I don't blame you if you want to hightail out of here and just let me have the win. If I were in your position and knew it was as hopeless as it is, I sure wouldn't want to stick around this dump. I've just got to figure out what that thing disguised itself as this time. Alright, so I guess I was right after all. We do have to find what it's disguised as. We will continue the hunt. Could it be... No, that Bonsai was there before. I knew that Bonsai was there before. Don't worry, dear viewer. I mean, could it be like literally anything? Like not even a plushie? It could be like a tree or something? That would be really brutal. That Baltoy and Gulpin were there before, obviously. I know that. Two Swablu's so close to each other? Okay, if you say so, game. If you say so. There was always two Swablu's right next to each other? Alright. I believe you. Try this. Mantike was there before. I noted Mantike. Not even gonna try pressing A on Mantike, because I'm just so sure. That Cubone's new and it moved. You can't fool me. If Cubone was there before, I would have noticed it, because I like Cubone. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Mew hit somewhere again. Yeah, I kind of had a feeling that would happen. So that's where it was. But you let it get away again, huh? Fine, best 2 out of 3. Watch me be the one to find it this time. For this next one, I kind of wonder if we actually have to go find Fern and not Mew, because if it really is best 2 out of 3, then maybe he actually does find it this time. So if we're just going off of that, which just happened, it's going to be a Pokemon that there is not a plush of, which makes this much easier. Like, this is now something I can realistically do. I can find a Pokemon that didn't have any plushes before. Perhaps down here. There's Fern. If I were a Mew, where would I hide? Perhaps the choicest location would be... Ha! As if I'd say it out loud for you to copy from me. Nice try, Sean. I'm a little thrown off by how cool Fern is being suddenly. It kind of reminds me of Blake a little bit. It's like, yeah, I literally tried to kill you during the main story, but... I mean, we're cool now, though. I mean, here we are, right? We're doing a fun little mission together. We're bonding, right? It's cool. No hard feelings. I just had my Decidueye, like, fire arrows at you. It's all cool, man. It's chill. Looks like Fern is not going to be the one to find it this time, so we're just going to have to look for it like normal. All these Pokemon look like they were here before, though. Lotad, maybe? No. A foolish guess, to be sure. We have to make it so that it's like, you only get 3 tries. Like, if you press A more than 3 times, then you gotta start over or something. You fail. Oh. Oh, I see. It's 2 different Jigglypuff sprites. That did look a little odd to me. Not that I found it on purpose. I found it by accident. Just to be sure. That was not like a skilled moment. Alright. Best 3 out of 5. But now I'm gonna get serious. You're about to not even stand a chance. Fern, you don't gotta take everything so seriously, man. It's not that competitive. Maybe he's just having fun, right? Maybe it's not that serious. He's kind of giving, like, Barry right now from Gen 4. Whereas he used to be, like, Silver, but with, like, murderous intent. Slight murderous intent, maybe. Like, it's not so much that he was, like literally trying to kill us. It was more so that he was just, like, angry at us in general, and kind of, like, projecting. Alright, well, so that last one was a lot trickier, because it was, like, a Jigglypuff that was next to... Okay, well, this one was much easier. This one was way easier. Just in case. 4 out of 7? No. You and that Mew are conspiring together against me, aren't you? Alright, you don't gotta be so paranoid about it. That's the only logical conclusion. Cause for as many times as you found it, you still haven't caught it. I bet you're just waiting for the chance to sneak back up to where you fought it, and make your escape together. I'm onto your games. Aw, Fern. You both want me to suffer, want to trap me in this puke-worthy paraspatial parade of pinkness, don't you? It's not that serious, man. But it's not gonna happen. I'll outwit the both of you and bring down your evil schemes despite everything. Because that's just who I am. Don't forget it. Alright, Fern was like being cool a second ago, and now he's like being schizophrenic. This is a big shift there. Alright, we just gotta go find Mew again, I guess. It's like, Mew, the game's getting a little too serious now. One of the players is getting really salty. I don't know if you're like aware of that, if you're like conscientious of that, but yeah, if Fern is not having a good time, to be clear. What's up, buddy? Don't even talk to me. Not until you're ready to stop playing mind games and just let me have the Mew properly. I'm not sure Mew is going to be a big boon to your team. You already got Buzzwole. Alright, I'm still looking for plushes that are out of place. Piplup? No. Togepi? No. I guess one strategy is to look for things that are like moving slightly, because Cubone and Chikorita did move a little bit. Oh. Well, Mew, you're kind of playing into Fern's like schizophrenic, like paranoid thing, where he's like, oh, you guys are just gonna wait for me at the end, aren't you? Okay. I think I should actually heal before this one, so I'm gonna do that real quick. Let's do it. Mew! Mew flew into the portal. Oh. Wow, this place is atrocious. Please tell me no one actually lives here. This place needs an interior decorator, but I suspect that their eyes would jump out and run away at the sight of the place. I don't think it's that bad. It looks like a trash can after a 4-year-old's birthday party. Vomit and everything. Who the hell made this constellation of garbage? I think you did. I mean, technically you did. I mean, I guess, yeah, there you go. I guess it was me, but seriously, what the hell? Oh, I thought you'd have more, more important things to say, Lynn. Okay. You do kind of start to get the impression that Lynn is just, like, playing with you and is not actually, like, actively doing anything evil to you. Okay. Well, I mean, we gotta go back and get Fern. I don't want to leave him there. I hope I didn't, like, lose a relationship point by, like, ditching him initially. Let's see. Let's go talk to him. I forget where he was. Okay, here's Fern. So I think what happened before was, I think my suspicion was kind of correct. Like, I talked to Mew, I went through the portal, and then I went back through the portal, and Fern was nowhere to be found. So I reloaded to before I talked to Mew. Didn't we talk to me? Not until you're ready to stop playing mind games. Right. So now let's go talk to Mew. And then Mew will open the portal, and maybe then we can go back and talk to Fern. Okay, so before we go through there, and then Lynn talks to us, yeah. Not that I'm, like, overly concerned about getting relationship points with Fern specifically, but, you know, I mean, we gotta get him when we can. Let's find him again. He's not here anymore. Okay, so it looks like I was wrong. He just disappears from the map after the portal appears. I thought I was onto something. I thought I was going to get a relationship point by telling him, like, hey, man, I'm leaving, and, you know, I didn't want to, like, literally leave you here without telling you. Alright, off we go. We're back in Vixvision Wasteland, right? Crystalia Deep Woods. Okay. We probably have not been here before, then. Yeah. As evidenced by the red hots that have not been picked up yet. Not to mention the Ultra Ball that has also not been picked up yet. Not to mention the Ultra Potion. Just keep going. Is there more? There's even more. I'm nostalgic for the days when, like, we first started playing this and I was just really jazzed about finding all the hidden items. Now they're kind of a drag because the game is, you know, items are more plentiful and so is money. I don't think so. You two aren't getting away from me that easily. Even if this is just a stupid Mew, I ain't about to come here, waste my time in Lollipop Paradise hell, and leave empty-handed for it. Step aside, I'm catching that thing. If only just so you can't have it. Well, Fern was being kind of cool, I guess. Now he's back to his old self. So this is interesting. This is a whole new zone as well. Ugh, get back here, you stupid pixie. Here's a question: are the Pokemon movies somehow canon within the within Pokemon Reborn? I guess probably not. I suppose that's a stupid question, but still. Is like, if the Pokemon movies are not canon, then how do they know about the legendary Pokemon? If not from the movies. I guess that was just the thought I had, which, now that I'm saying it out loud, makes no sense. So we're back in the zone now where we caught Regigigas, I'm pretty sure. Like, that was our first time coming down from that ledge there. We couldn't access that before, I don't think. Everything leads back to the Cressolia Deep Woods. It all comes back here, always. Hey, buddy. Stay safe out there, friend. Yeah. Alright, so where is Mew gonna be now? Probably at a more central location, like this big temple-looking thing. God, I forgot how big this area is. Up here? What? He's over there? Okay, how do I get there? I forget. Here we are. Now I've got you. If you were just going to get cornered anyway, you may as well have saved me the trouble and not bothered running. Mew? Mew's just having fun here. Don't you mew at me. I've had enough of being embarrassed by you and your antics. Mew, mew, mew. That's it, you're mine. Damn, bro just got embarrassed by Mew's antics again. That's crazy. Don't even think about it. Oh, that's right. Just let it happen. Mew. Heh. Ugh, not again. Get back here already. Oh no! He had a little, like, fell flat on the ground little sprite. Ugh, that one hurt. Bro just got embarrassed by Mew's antics again. That's crazy. And it was on recording too. I think I'm locked in here. Do you, mind coming down here and letting me out? Oh, how the tables have turned.
I'll gladly open the cage for you if you get on your knees and beg. Absolutely not. You're not gonna do it? Fine, suit yourself, rot in there for all I care. Later, loser. Wow.
What if there was like a game over for that?
Yeah.
Perhaps if I had a Decidueye, I would be the one shooting arrows at you now. Nah, we'll let him out. I'll allow it. As soon as I can. Oh, so probably as soon as you get to Cressolia Deep Woods, you can just go down this cliff and then go left. And Mew's like right there. I took a little detour where I wandered aimlessly for a bit. But yeah, let's go ahead and let Fern out. I'll allow it. You can be free. Great, we can all get on with our lives now. Thanks for the assist, Sean. Despite everything before, you're pretty solid. I'm gonna be the bigger person and keep on smiling despite all this. Yeah, sure, buddy. But anyways, it looks like this operation's a bust. That Mew is slippery, and... well, I guess I messed this one up. My bad, Sean. Maybe next time. I'll see you back at the nightclub. You want to head back already too? We're obviously not getting anything else here. Whoa, okay. So it seems like literally that's the end of the quest. Unless it's a fake out? This game has fucked with us so many times in so many different ways. I'm like, no, they're fucking with me. Even though this is like the obvious cue for you being done. Sure, of course you'd have your own stuff still. See ya. No, yeah, that looks like it's it. What do you mean I did a quest and didn't get a legendary Pokemon at the end? That's crazy. Well, damn, alright. I guess we're saving Mew for later. I'm like in disbelief. Where was the anomaly in the first place? I guess it was all the way back at the Wasteland Wall, but I feel like if I go back there and check it out, it's just going to be a waste. I think the game is not lying to me this time. I think we're actually done. To be fair, the game has not literally lied to me that much. So, I'm going to take their word for it. How come Fern's not on the dance floor? What's his deal? There he is. Oh, hey, look who it is. Hey, now that we have a sec, I wanted to ask you, what happened with that tournament? Don't bother denying it. Julie already told me about you going off to that big tournament in Galar. Gotta say, I'm a little disappointed you lost. After you beat me, you just go and lose to some stranger? Well, it doesn't matter. You may be the champion or whatever now, and you may have beaten me back there too. But I keep getting stronger, so you better not get complacent. Because if you don't keep training, I'm going to leave you in my dust. Yeah, whatever, man. Fern fell for another one of Julia's lies. Well, alright, I guess I'm not expecting to have any more NPCs to talk to here. And yeah, sure enough, Randall is gone, indicating that the quest is now over. Damn. I can't believe Mew embarrassed us with its antics, that's crazy. And it was on recording too. Alright, well, next time on Pokemon Reborn, we'll do a quest, and who knows, maybe this time we'll actually get a legendary at the end of it. I'll see you guys then.